and welcome to the Virtual Groom Room. My name is Jack, your host, and today I am bringing you another shaving video, and my choice of soap today is going to be new. This is from the Swedish Witch, and this is her black pepper scent. Swedish Witch, let me give you a bit of background. Obviously from Sweden, Sara Lundström, who owns the company, I have to say is one of the nicest artisans to deal with. She's very funny, very friendly, and buying from her is a pleasure. Few aspects to what they do as a company. This is how their stuff comes. So it's wrapped in some wax paper with just a sticker on the front. I've said this time and time again. I think the need to protect the environment outweighs the need to put plastic, to include plastic in products. So even if I have to load this from a bowl or something, perfectly happy with that. This is a very, very hard puck, so this is going to last you a while. Mind you, her soaps are very, very affordable anyway, so this is her Lanolin formula. The Lanolin formula contains shea butter, lard, castor oil, potassium hydroxide, coconut oil, lanolin. It's going to have a good face feel, I imagine, based on those ingredients. I've got it pressed into my kind of like loading bowl here. Really simple, I just wet the bottom and kind of press it in. This is, like I said, a very, very hard puck. I'm looking forward to using that. We'll talk a bit more about it as we lather. This is my Henckels Friodur 472. I love this razor. I love the way it sounds. I've only used it once on camera. We're going to use that again today. And our brush for today is going to be, once again, my Mozingo Brushworks. This is the ZT2 with the mother of pearl scales, like I always do. I'm going to wet the brush slightly here, get a bit of water on the surface of the soap before I load, kind of like that. And then we're just going to load with a wet brush, or a kind of like a damp brush, but I don't want to create a lather in the bowl, so I'm just utilizing the tips on the puck. I'm not bowl lathering here, I'm bowl loading. They're two entirely different things. So we're going to get a decent load here, and you can, like, this is doable, very much doable. I would say it's probably not as easy as kind of like loading from a tub, but it's still doable. It's not difficult whatsoever. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of water on the top, and we're going to go again. So again, just like there's lather in the bowl there, but it's not creating like a frothy lather. It's creating like a pasty load, as you would if you were, loading from a tub. Just keep going there. We want a good load on this, so I'm gonna put a bit more water on the puck. Just keep going until I'm happy with the load for the most part. And again, just keep swirling the tips of the brush. I'm not splaying too much because I think that would create like an actual lather. I'm trying to avoid touching the sides of the bowl. That should be fine. Okay, let's get into the scent of it. So the scent on this is black pepper. For me, I actually smell black tea. Which, that's perfectly fine for me. I love my tea scents. That's the scent I get from it. It's like a slightly spicy black tea, which suits me down to the ground, as we would say in England. I first heard of Swedish Witch from Chris Maiden at Another Cut Above. He swears by her vegan formula to the point where he says it's the best soap he's ever used, so I look forward to putting that to the test. There you go. So this is very dry right now, as it would be with this method, so all you do is you form a splay. There's very little water in the knot, so we're just going to add some with our nerdy squirt bottle. I have lathered this up. I did a test lather on this to see what it was like, and the post-shave fill was actually phenomenal. Like, it was very, very good. Sara definitely knows what she's doing. The easiest way to buy her soap at the moment, from my experience, is to contact her via her Facebook page. And she's actually really responsive considering she's on a completely different time zone to me in the US. I've really been looking forward to trying this. Chris thinks very highly of this, so I've also seen some of the Swedish guys use it. There we go, starting to build density. And you'll get that eventually with kind of incremental water addition, but it's getting somewhere. Just keep splaying. You guys know me, I want to really build the lather. It can already take more water than Kairos and Nai. So I have absolutely no problem loading the brush this way, by the way. It's, if you load it literally just how I did, you're basically building a lather as you normally would. Loading from a tub. It's better for the environment, so I'm happy to do that. And I respect artisans that take the step to eliminate the plastic. But if you really care that much, buy your own plastic tub. She supplies stickers for a reason, which I think is the best way to approach that, by the way. She's basically saying, look, I'm not going to supply the plastic because I don't believe in that morally. However, here are stickers for the soap. If you want to sort that out by yourself, you're more than welcome. Look, I'm not trying to virtual signal anyone. The most important thing for me is that you do what you want to do. I do think it's better for the environment, but I mean, if you're reusing those plastic tubs, it's not too much of an issue. And quite honestly, how many of us are actually getting through those plastic tubs? Because I can tell you something, I'm not. They just sit there because I have so many fucking soaps. It's building a really nice lather. I mean, wow. Really nice. You can still take quite a bit of water as well, I can tell you that much. Let's take the lines off again, paint them on there. So it's still a bit dry, so this is a thirsty soap in my experience, or little experience. I kind of approach most soaps exactly the same. So I'm not wasting any of this. I'm putting it back onto the brush because why would I waste it? I've worked my soap up to that, you know. And then we're just going to keep painting it in. We're going to start painting water in here. We're at an acceptable kind of level of density. And quite honestly, this improves density, as you'll see as I begin painting. This is a beautiful lather, actually. Really rich. Very, very nice. Keep painting some water in. So what I'm doing, like I said, is squirting the distilled water on the side of the brush. And just coming up like that. It's very dense. I can feel the density as I'm going. I mean, getting to 10 minutes in a video without lathering is pretty standard for me, so... I mean, without shaving. So, without lathering would be absurd. I think it can still take a bit of water though, and that's what we're going to give it. This is a thirsty soap, Sarah. I have to say. In a good way though, I think the thirstier soaps are generally the better performers in my experience. What are we looking like? Yep. Where we need to be. The mustache. There we go. And then we'll do the lines. Because generally if I do the lines after I do the mustache, my nose gets filled with all the kind of like the residual soap on the brush. And it's not fun for anyone. It might be fun for you, but it's not fun for me. Very nice. So the scents aren't like magnificent, and they're not supposed to. She's a formulator, she's not a scent maker. Very cool. Okay. Let's draw off the hands a bit. Towel's over there, but it doesn't really matter that much. Let's get to shaving here. So, Henckels Friodur. I believe this is a 6 or 7/8, probably a 7/8. 472, made out of stainless. What an edge, dude. It's just such a pleasure to shave with. As expected, this is a phenomenal soap. Switch sides. Such an easy razor to use as well, this. Really good residual slickness. Past one out of the way. Rinse off the face a bit. Super easy, guys, honestly. This is excellent soap. Excellent soap. Man, that in-between pass fill, like all of the high-end luxury soaps there, and it's really there. It's excellent. Let's get that second pass lather going. Very nice. I'm real happy with this soap. So like I always say, all we're looking for in this pass is just a layer of slickness. So I'm even going to paint a bit more water in here. Just really hydrate it. Fantastic. Let's go cross grain here. I have a little blemish here that I just chopped open. Who cares? It's like a spot or something. I don't know. Pimple. Who knows? Very nice. Cool. Clean up pastime. Just get that lather back on the face. It's bleeding quite a bit. I'm just gonna go straight over it. I don't give a shit. Like, don't be on my face then if you don't want to get ran over, you know? How dare it? Such a beautiful razor. That sound, that sing it has, is really nice. Let's go over the stash once more and we're good. Fantastic. Great soap. Performed very, very well. As expected, you know, I test lathered it and it was very good. Let me get this on the face. Wash up my gear and I'll see you guys for the post. And my final thoughts. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, post-shave time. Let's rub a little bit of alum on that like pimple there. I fucking hate alum, so I only do the spot that has been kind of like cut. It's funny because I ran right over it. It's being a bit of an ass because I didn't think it would bleed this much, and I'm a baby. There we go, that should suffice. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That is the shave. Let's get some post-shave going. Once again, the Hoshitsu Elixir by A&E. Incredible product. Let's get that on the face. Wow. Excellent. Okay, let's do a bit of a recap of the gear we used today and I'll let you guys go. I always lose this goddamn lid. You know what, it doesn't matter. I'll find it in a minute. So our soap was Swedish Witch, black pepper in her Lanolin formula. This is awesome, this soap. Very, very good. Really, really great performance. Like, yeah, I mean, it's as good as most of the stuff out there right now, and it's really affordable. If you want this soap, contact Sarah Lundström or go on the Swedish Witch Facebook page and talk to her about it. She's very easy to communicate with and she'll really help you out. Awesome soap. fantastic. I can't really complain. My razor of choice was the Henckels Friodur 472. Good thing about these is these are stainless steel, so they don't form any water spots, which is really, really nice. Fantastic shaving razor, awesome shaver. And then my brush was my Mozingo Brushworks ZT2 that sheds a bit of hair. Beautiful mother of pearl handle there, which will be matching a sprecher in due course. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. If you're new around here and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. I would very, very much appreciate it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, give it a thumbs down and tell me why. I'm sure we can talk about it. Yeah, apart from that, my name is Jack, your host from the Virtual Groom Room. Wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day, and goodbye for now.